Oh, don't be a sticky wicket. Play cricket.
Is that a new intro?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
It's like, no, it's my Scott Morrison impression.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were doing like a cricket podcast. I was going to mention how, it's just embarrassing when people bowl too many overs, you know. And, LBWs.
Is that a cricket reference? Or?
Oh, yeah, they bowl overs in cricket. There's LBWs. A sticky wicket you don't want. I mean, unless you're the batter. And of course you want a sticky wicket. Because then the wicket is less likely to come off.
Let's record a new intro. I don't know what we're talking about. La da 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 da. La 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 da 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 da.
The ground guys.
When I grow up, I want to be a parkland master.
So I can go to better homes.
Get ready for the absolute loosest podcast in the land. It's time for...
Just for a while, bit of context. Anytime something terrible happens in this country, our Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, always uses cricket out of all the sports he could, as a distraction. Like, oh, look how all this minute percentage of the population, look how they're enjoying the cricket. See, it's not that bad. The cricket's on. Hey. And to make me feel better, I've got this impression that I do when I'm in, the shower. I'm just like, Scott Morrison. Like, oh, don't be a sticky wicket. Play cricket with the virus. Whoa.
I feel like the shower is the best place to be doing voices.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're with someone. And then, they're, every now and then my wife will, pop up. I'm like, what's up, baby? It's like, I'm just doing Peter Griffin impressions to myself.
Oh, yeah, give us the...
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah. Holy crap, Lois. Don't be a sticky wicket. Enjoy the cricket. Peter, we don't play cricket. And then, I'll do it for another, 30 or so minutes. I've made a whole episode.
If I, Family Guy was a better show, I'd be like, oh, yeah, those are nice impressions.
Thank you.
Objectively, I can tell they're pretty good. But
yeah, that's
subjectively, I'm just like, I can't stand.
Yeah, I know.
Family Guy.
Literally, I only do it because my friends don't like it. That's the reason why I do it. And it's so sad when you can do a good impression of something that you don't care about.
Exactly.
Where it's like, Mickey Mouse, a few years ago, who cares? But now it's funny to do Mickey Mouse impressions. Oh, yeah, baby. Pop them out whenever I can. Anyway, let's move on.
Why is it funny now?
I don't know, because the Mickey Mouse shorts came out and Kingdom Hearts is big again. And Mickey Mouse in there is always saying shit oh, the door to darkness, oh.
Wow.
Our hearts are one. We gotta make sure to fight these people. Classic Mickey.
Yeah, true. Speaking of which, the 20th anniversary, Kingdom Hearts.
Wow.
Yeah, this year.
Hopefully that
seemed like only yesterday I was just fucking sitting on the floor playing it on a little shitty TV as a wee 11-something-year-old eating takeaway noodles.
Yeah, kind of same. I mean, besides the noodles and I was playing my cousin's TV, but yeah, besides that, yeah.
Well, you didn't have noodles back then?
No, we didn't have noodles back then. It must have been just we lived in Leeming, so I don't think they were there yet. I remember eating a lot of I specifically didn't eat noodles anytime. Yeah, my family would all eat Kway Tao, and I was like...
Kway Tao, that's even better. That's a step above noodles. What do you know?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't want it. It's got, as we all know, I'm not a vegetable person.
I've never seen you eat a vegetable now.
Oh, well, you won't see me do it for a while, because apparently I'm allergic to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the picture of me in hospital on Christmas Eve. Was because, I ate some avocado and got an allergic reaction and had to be taken to hospital in case it turned into anaphylactic shock.
Wow.
Yeah, so now I have to get tested to see what vegetables I can eat.
Yeah, maybe someone was trying to put a hit on you, Rory, by slipping you a vegetable.
Exactly, yeah.
Much like how bloody... What's the movie this week?
Oh, good old Hitman.
Hitman, hey. Not just any Hitman movie, but based on the Hitman games. I was worried you might get confused and be like, oh, Hitman.
Yeah, the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Yeah, no.
Starring Ryan Reynolds and...
Hitman, based on the hit video game franchise.
Yeah, the Hitman game franchise.
Rory, eat this cucumber.
Oh, sure. It's been poisoned. You know, if I did eat poison in in the Hitman universe, because you poison a lot of people's food in Hitman to kill them, or just send them to the bathroom where you can kill them, and then like immediate reaction. For me, it would be like, ooh, it's fine. I'm gonna tough this out. Like I almost did on that day where I was like, hey baby, I don't know if I should bring this up, but like when I took a bite of this, my whole mouth tingled. And it hasn't stopped tingling. And my tongue is also, like, kind of swelling up a little bit. Is that bad? And she's like, you're having an allergic reaction.
This is pointless spin-off, baby.
That's right. All you babies listening out there, make sure to tell your parents, goo goo gaga. Turn it up. When you're playing this on the way to drop them off at daycare. What more information do you want, Sonny? I've given you the whole... like, that's it. What more?
No, I was just I love how every time you say one of these bits and you stare off into the... like, you don't even make eye contact with me. You just stare off into the distance.
I feel like it's weird if we're
That's some
recording...
invisible audience.
I feel like it's weird when we're recording if like we just like kind of look at each other like this, because like I have to look at the microphone to make sure my voice is on, but like, if I stare at you, it feels like a little too intimate.
Yeah, that's true. This ain't some husband and wife podcast out there, no.
Exactly. We haven't subjected our partners to be on a podcast with us, like so many previous podcasters have. The McElroy brothers looking at you.
Yeah. Like, oh, Tiny Vet podcast. Whoa.
Yeah. Come at us. We're gonna take you down to your RSS feed.
That's right.
It's a lot more intimate if I look at you and you're looking at the microphone, because then it's like if someone else comes in, I'm staring at you while you're looking the other way, and it's like.
Oh, apart from Sky and Winston, no one's gonna come here, Rory.
Yeah, but those are the two people I don't want to see. Winston, because I don't want to see his old man cry, and Sky, because I don't want her to know about what we have going on.
That's true.
Yeah. Our Tristan. The male version of a Trist.
This is Hitman, Rory.
Hitman? Tell me all about it, Sonny.
Oh, it's a bloody video game where you...
And bloody it is, because there's a lot of gore and violence in this game. Sonny, what would you give this on a Metacritic score?
65.
You fucking kidding me? 65?
65, yeah.
Do you have like something against this people?
Nah, not really.
Why would you give it 65, Sonny? You want these people to fucking starve? To die?
Alright, well, I can bump it up to 75, I guess.
75, I mean, yeah, go, okay, great. Oh, yeah, ooh, he's a fan of the genre, I guess. Fucking, this is bullshit.
Rory, toxic. Toxic.
No.
Toxic. What's it sound? Ah, the refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator. It's making the classic noise that it loves to make.
Great.
Make sure to donate to our Patreon so I can buy a more expensive fridge, which I assume makes less noise. I don't know, fridges have always made noise. Is that right, buddy?
Fridges have always made noise.
Yeah, they always make noise, you know?
Like, since the dawn of fridges?
Oh, yeah. Back then, it was like, just like, you would open up the fridge, and there'll be like a bird, it'd be like, oh, it's a living! And it'll pass you, like, a milk or something.
I guess.
It'd also be carved out of a big ice block. But it'll still have, like, a handle on it, and it hinges.
Why do you even need a fridge, Rory? It's not like you have any vegetables you want to crisp.
Well, there's meat in there. And there are vegetables for my darling wife, who also makes me vegetables. Look, I eat some vegetables. I have a heart problem now, so I have to eat some vegetables.
A heart problem? Jeez, Rory, I had no idea.
I think I brought it up before, but yeah, I'm apparently at high risk of heart problem.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How'd you find that out?
We got my blood tested, and they were like, yeah, everything's fine, except you have extremely high cholesterol and also a family history of heart attacks and triple bypasses.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I didn't know that. My wife found out that apparently every grandparent I've had has had some major heart problem, and it's like
It's like my granddad's. My granddad's passed away from heart problems too. Wow. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Destiny has brought us together.
Wow, Sonny, if I did a
we
heart
did-
transplant, I know not to ask you then.
Yeah. Wow, imagine if we did like episode like 500 or something and we both keeled over at the same time from that.
Yeah,
Bloody Hitman at it again.
Yeah, and then our clones would come and usher us off and get down. Just like in Hitman, because he's a clone as well.
Wow.
Exactly. That might be a spoiler for the movie, but who cares? We don't do movie reviews here.
Nah, we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, this movie came out 2007. I guess they were like, oh yeah, this is pretty popular game franchise. I mean, arguably this is before the game franchise got good, because now, like, you know, it's open world now. There's like, you know, there's like DLC missions.
I mean, people fucking loved the old Hitman games, but I could never get into them. But yeah, the new ones are just like...
I tried doing this mission in like Hitman 2 for the PS2, I think, where like you had to like, you know, invade some mansion, but it was just sort of like graphically and like just unplayable. Like, you know, it was all like stilted, and I couldn't get into it. It was just like, you know, it was like Tomb Raider level controls.
Oh, yeah, where the character walks forward and then
oh god.
and you try and I'll turn around a bit, and then walk forward in a circle, and it's like, uh-oh.
It's like the enemy AI was just like, it was too like OP, like, you know, you just...
Oh, yeah.
You'd make one small move and already people were just like, oh, get him. So yeah, couldn't get into it. But I want to get into the new ones though.
Those ones are great. The AI in that sucks. Oh. You can
Which
do
game?
it. The new Hitman. Oh my god, the AI is... I mean, you know, they'll do smart stuff, whatever, but still, you know.
Okay.
You can fucking change clothes in front of people. That's the thing I saw in the movie. There wasn't really a big thing. It was the changing clothes and disguising aspect of the movie. Where it's yeah.
No, it was pretty much... I don't think they... Like, I could be wrong, but I don't think the filmmakers necessarily understood... what made, I guess, the game great. Makes sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the case with a lot of video game adaptations. Like,
yeah, they'll get the plot, but they won't get a guy to play the video game in front of them and see oh, that's why it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just the agency you have. Rory, should I confiscate your phone?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm expecting a call from my mum, sir. Please don't take it off me. I'm not. That's just an excuse you would use in high school to make sure you keep your phone on you. Oh, I've had many sick parents that need to contact me. Oh, boy. They never seem to call. Strange. But yeah, I always got to keep my phone. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I feel like a Hitman movie, there should be one scene where he pops up from somewhere dressed as a clown, and it's uh-oh. Yeah, we're talking about that before, but it's there should be a scene where a guy where, you know, he kills a long-haired guy, takes his clothes, still bald, and even in his fucking stupid hello, I'm Agent 47, his dumb voice he has, where it's you're a serial killer no matter what. People still are just he's normal, love him. And he just walks through everything. It's great, that's what you need.
Yeah. Nah, it's not that here. It's just a lot of gun violence. I mean, I haven't seen it in ages, and you've only just skimmed through. But from what I can tell, it's just just a bunch of prototype John Wick stuff. Which you know, I don't think back then they even knew how to make that sort of genre fun. You know, they didn't really lean into the ridiculousness of it all, because for the most part, this just gets played kind of serious. You know,
yeah.
Like one of those edgy action movies from the mid 2000s.
A real Constantine.
A real constant.
Where it's there are angels and demons, but it's still John Wick. No, I'm sorry. Keanu Reeves being
that's true.
Yeah, I killed and stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Constantine. Yeah, they didn't really lean into what made the comics. Yeah, it's a thing. Whenever you're adapting any other medium into a film, it's you know, sometimes a lot gets lost in translation, but that won't happen here, Rory.
Exactly.
That won't happen here because we know what we're doing. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great. We're gonna adapt this video game that's been adapted into a movie into a fucking improvised comedy spin-off.
Exactly. Video games should be video games. Movies should be movies. The two should never meet. That's the downfall of many video games that try and become movies. and movies trying to become video games, but both of them are able to become singular episodes of improv podcasts. We
That's
all know
right.
this.
What do you reckon about that upcoming Uncharted movie?
I reckon it looks shit.
So
Yeah, there's no way Spider-Man man can be Nathan Drake. It's like, even young Nathan Drake is like, okay, come on. He's just so small. And why would you have that guy as Sully, who's like an old man?
I know, it's bizarre.
Yeah. I'm a very big Uncharted fan.
Yeah, it's like neither of them look like they could feasibly age into into looking like the characters in games.
Yeah.
I guess it's not the point. Like, just the only thing that matters is how well the actor can play them. But it's just like, I don't know.
No, it's just... I didn't think of myself as an Uncharted fan anymore until I saw the thing while watching the new Spider-Man movie. I saw the trailer for it, and I was like... It's like silently seething in my chair, like, oh man, I don't want to complain about this, otherwise I'll become a video game guy on the internet.
I wonder if there's a scene where it's just like the camera just follows Tom Holland as he like tries to rock climb.
And it like keeps falling down.
Keeps falling down,
Yeah.
For like a
dies,
good
like,
15
10
minutes.
It looks like they're doing like shot for shot the scene where like he's falling out of the fucking
Plane, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I noticed.
That was just a movie set piece basically. Might as well.
Yeah. It's weird because I guess it's not meant to be like an actual prequel to the games because like the timeline doesn't match up. Because when that happened in the games, he was like, middle aged or whatever.
But also like they do have a prequel in like four, I think. Or, like, where he meets his brother when he's young and
Yeah.
he's a Tom Holland-ish type. That's the same Tom Holland.
Yeah, I think it's like they meshed like the prequel scenes from 4 with like the events of like 3 and 4 when he's an adult. So it's kind of like, I guess, but I guess it's not meant to be like canon to the game. So
I just feel
bloody do whatever you want.
no. I
Doesn't
feel
bother me.
one thing you can't do. You just can't cast Mark Wahlberg in movies anymore. He's a monster. He's a bad man.
Yeah. Why has he done anything recently?
No, just that one time he beat up like the homeless Asian guy until like blinded him. Or was that?
I didn't realize it was homeless. I thought it was just some convenience. But yeah,
I might have been convinced. I might have been getting him mixed up with
Pickle
the guy who was it Matthew Perry who hit a guy with his car. Whatever it was. Something. A lot of celebrities have done some stuff where it's like, okay, but you can't come back from this, and then they come straight back from it.
yeah, it's it's odd. I think like the voices clamoring for them to be and stuff, or like celebrating them are like louder than the people trying to like quote unquote cancel them, which is weird because they're not even like. I'm sure you could find like loads more people like who could do a better job.
I found it very.
It's
funny.
just like I think it's just sort of like, oh yeah, he's just a good old guy from Boston, kind of like. I mean, I'm not from Boston. I'm not even American, but like, people see that and they're just like, oh yeah, he's like they assign like
the Boston guy. Yeah.
they assign like worth to them based on the fact that they're like a recognizable celebrity. I mean,
it's like Hemsworth for us.
Yeah, Hemsworth. It's like, oh yeah, Hemsworth, yeah.
I found it very funny when they made that movie like Daddy's Home or something, where it's like Will Ferrell is like stepdad to Mark Wahlberg's kids. I was like, oh, Mark Wahlberg, oh, he's not that great. And then they made a sequel where like their dads come in, and he has Mel Gibson. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I see where he gets it.
It's great.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Hitman, what a series.
Yeah, it's strange. Like watching it back then as a kid, because like some high school people dragged me to see it. Well, they didn't drag me. I had nowhere else to go. Let's be honest. But it was kind of like the C-listness of everything. Just
Oh yeah, it's definitely
it's
like
too distracting. Like you got what? Timothy Olyphant. I mean, who's arguably like bigger now. At least unjustified. And he was in The Mandalorian. But then you got like, I don't know, what, Dougray Scott, that Olga Kurylenko lady who was like, oh yeah, we need a hot Russian person, yeah. And Robert Nepper from Prison Break, who I think is a sex pest.
Oh.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
I hope he doesn't break out of that prison then.
Whoa.
It sticks in there.
But yeah, it was kind of like, oh yeah, let's just, what's a property that will make us some quick bucks? That we can do, like, yeah, that won't bring us over budget. Hitman, baby.
The most vague movie you could make. A guy who's a hitman.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, and like, yeah, you don't even, like, he doesn't even dress up as a clown or whatever, which,
It would be funny if they did like if the hitman in this one was like speed run hitman. Where like he's just like,
but it's over in like 20
flicking
minutes.
coins to people. Yeah, like he like gets like the kill done in like 5 minutes. Flicks a coin, like walks across a map, like climbs up a ladder, and like clips through a wall like to snipe somebody, and like walks away. We just can't get him. He's something about him is so amazing.
Yeah. But anyway, let's waste no more time talking about Hitman. Because I want to get through this, Rory.
Right.
I want to get through this. Is there any background character you can see here who would make a pretty cool spin-off? There's loads of Russians.
I mean, there's the train scene where Hitman fights 2 Hitman clones.
Oh, I guess. But do we want to do those? Like, we know how that story pans out.
Yeah. They fall in love.
Yeah.
They have sex with Goku as well.
What about...
Me. Remember Shannon Knowles? An Aussie icon.
Yeah, I mean, Shannon did a cover, but I even bringing this up. People aren't going to know who Shannon is outside of Australia.
No, you're right, sorry. Imagine becoming famous for winning 2nd place in a competition.
He didn't win 2nd place, Rory. It was taken from him.
That's the Australian mindset, yeah.
Yeah, man, people still haven't let that go. Like, come on.
That's what made him famous. It's people being like, should have been him. Should have been him. He represents me, so it should have been him and me.
Yeah.
What about me?
Yeah, it was a crazy... between the two of them, like the first season of Australian Idol, Guy Sebastian, who's like this weird evangelical guy.
Yeah.
And Shannon who's just like a mad cunt. It's just like, wow, this is the best we could do as a nation.
Yeah. The problem is we
It's
couldn't...
the perfect dichotomy of our nation.
It is, yeah.
It's like the weird conservative evangelical types, and then
The Dottie cunts, yeah. I feel like he would have won if when he wasn't doing his final performance, he wasn't also in a ute hooting.
That's true.
Yeah. What about...
Speaking of what about these people? Got some Russian-looking lady in a hat. For those of you playing at home, the timestamp is 1 hour and 16 minutes.
The guy in the background looks like a doll. Not like an absolute doll, but like, he looks like a mannequin almost they got.
What, the guy on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's like an action man figure to him.
Yeah, I guess, cinematography in this movie is, it's not bad, but it's very, dull.
Yeah.
Like a lot of washed out colors, and it's like we get it, you want it to look like dark and edgy and stuff.
Yeah, you wanted the film in Russia.
But yeah, it was at the point in time where they really didn't really know how to make action movies fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I watched, like, the 4th Die Hard and the 5th Die Hard movies came out, like, in, the 2000s, early 2010s. But they were just sort of, like, I don't know, this was kind of, like, not good.
Is the one where, like, drives a car into a helicopter or something? There's, like, something about a helicopter in that movie that's fucked up.
Yeah, I forgot which one. Funnily enough, Timothy Olyphant plays the villain in Die Hard 4, so yeah, he's a stickler for these movies. Just, yeah. Bloody... I don't get why he just doesn't get a new stage name. Screen name, sorry. Timothy Oliphant.
It's so iconic, you know?
I guess.
Yeah, like, I know the name Timothy Oliphant.
It sounds
I don't
like
know
elephant.
Yeah, but that's funny.
Like, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess.
yeah. And people will be like, Elephant Man.
Elephant Man, yeah.
Yeah, so he's just taking the credit for Elephant Man, and people are like, he was in that amazing movie.
That's true.
It's me, the Elephant Man.
Alright, you want to do Russian Hat Lady?
Yeah, let's do Russian Hat Lady.
Russian Hat Lady. Alright. There's always a Russian Hat Lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They love their big hats.
they do, yeah.
Ladies in Russian in movie.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, there's always, like, a Russian Hat Lady next to, like, this seedy-looking Russian guy.
Exactly. That's his wife, and that's the woman he, like, cheats on with. I'm glad they can come together in this time.
I mean, the lady on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his wife. I get you. Like, his wife and his mistress are, like, in the same posse.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I get you.
They're well aware.
I get you. Yeah, I don't get why... I mean, I've never really... How many Russian people have I met in real life? Not much.
I mean,
There's a Nikolai guy who did open mic. I don't know if he's Russian or not, but it's like...
There's just strong ties to Putin.
Yeah, but it's like, you know... Aren't they sick of, like, you know, just Russians in media who are just like, oh, that's just... The very seedy, yes. Very dodgy, yes. Look at me. I'm a corrupt politician.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you're
Reckon.
foreign in a movie, you are picked from a list. If you're Russian, you're either like a drug guy or, like, you know, seedy guy.
Yeah, just... I don't know, I wonder how they feel. If you're Russian and you listen to this, God forbid, tell us how you feel. Do you want more positive Russian fucking representation in
Or you want
film?
more negative, positive, more negative representation.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, make us fucking worse.
Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, just let us know. If you want.
Yeah.
Otherwise, alright, what do you want to call this movie? It's called Hitman.
I mean, yeah, Hatwoman.
Hatwoman.
Hatwoman. Oh, I was about to say Hitwoman is like too obvious, but Hatwoman, that's the money.
Because she's got a hat.
Yeah, and she's a woman.
Way, Hatwoman.
You know, movies are easy. We should make our own.
I know. Alright, we open in on it's like a fancy bathroom. Sorry, I just knocked the table there. Actually, it's more like a crate, but you know. Anyways, we open on a fancy... Well, it's not really a bathroom per se, it's just like a big lavish room with a bathtub in it. And it's like, you know, there's like people standing watch. There's a dude with like it's a butler kind of guy with like, I don't know, various soaps on a silver platter. And we see a Russian lady, she's got her big hat, she's like in the bathtub eating some caviar or like vodka or whatever. But she's looking like despondent, like, you know, she's wondering, is there more to life than this?
Madam, your soaps.
Thank you, Nikolai. I will use said soap to scrub my body. It's
Yes.
hard. Did I tell you to speak? Good. It's hard being a corrupt politician's wife. I wonder what it's like to be married to, you know, like a Barack Obama. Well, I don't know. Maybe Obama is crooked. I don't know. But all I'm saying is I'm sick of this life.
If I may, madam.
Yes.
Damn, that sucks.
It does suck, doesn't it? All right. Hold my hat as I get up out of this bathtub, and everyone to see my naked body, and for you all to feel poorly about yourselves because you don't have a body as good as mine.
Of course, madam, of course. Everyone, take a look. She's standing up now.
I'm going to walk. I'm not even going to towel myself. I'm going to walk and leave trails of bath water out of this room.
As you wish, madam, as you wish.
I'm strutting. I'm strutting.
Yes, everyone look, she's strutting, look how wet and dripping she is.
This is for all the male audience members in 2007.
Everyone, take a look, you can see her butt.
Woo!
And some side boob.
Woo! Yeah. I love naked people on film. Yeah. Dimitri, hand me my mink fur coat.
Yeah.
I'm going to describe everything I do like this.
Right, of course, madam.
I said the mink, not the ferret. Do I have to report you to the KGB, Dimitri?
No, you don't. I'm just a butler giving me the wrong code. I don't think it's a
Okay, no
KGB
worries.
thing.
Okay.
Right. Well, here is your mink coat, madam.
Yes. Is my husband back from his world tour yet?
I believe he is still in the Ukraine at the moment and hasn't made it over to this specific part of Russia.
Damn, that's 4 hours drive.
Yes, a terrible thing. If only we had a working sort of train system or something here in Europe, but I believe we don't. We won't make reference to it because we're created by Americans and don't understand this sort of thing, like a train system.
What is train?
Exactly. I don't know either. I love cars. If you wish, madam, there is a meeting in around a few minutes if you wish to attend.
I guess I will attend meeting as proxy for my husband, even though the other world leaders will look at me and say, "What is this? He's getting his bimbo wife to attend the meetings for him." But little do they know, I have a degree in political science and molecular biology. I'm not just a purity face.
Yes, of course, ma'am, of course. We cut to the meeting, and if anybody here has any advice on the political science or biology of the current matters affecting the system, we would love to hear it, from anyone, really.
I have a couple notes.
You, the woman who's dripping wet in a mink coat?
Yes. Oh, this coat is too wet. Let me take it off. Woof. Oh, she's naked. Oh, she's naked. She's naked.
Please leave.
What about my notes? What about me?
Right, but it's...
This isn't fair.
No, this is very fair. The other people here are all wearing clothes, suits and the like. It feels strange that you have turned up in a soaking wet mink coat, dripping bathwater everywhere.
I can be intelligent and sexy.
I get that, but at the same time, you are dripping bathwater everywhere, and you're completely naked in the middle of what seems to be a very important meeting. This could decide the future of Russia as a country. And
yeah, you're frying my tablets with your bathwater. Get out of here. My tablets, no. How am I meant to play Cut the Rope Now?
And you've also destroyed the Minister of Health's tablet, right?
There will be hell to pay for your... My husband will hear about this.
Okay, and I'm sure he will believe us, because once again, you are a naked, soaking wet woman in the middle. If you would put on clothes, towel off and put on clothes, I'm sure we would be able to listen to you, but we'd have to go for a quick recess.
All right, let me put on my business suit like the 90s Iron Man cartoon. I am businesswoman. does a perfect, like, I don't know the names of any necktie combinations.
Oh, just
but-
Windsor, yeah.
Yeah, the Windsor not. Yeah, there we go. As you were saying,
What
Jim,
the fuck just happened?
I told you I can be all business and be fun.
No, but why did your business suit fly on like the Iron Man comics? Hopefully one day made into a movie.
You forget Russia has many trade secrets.
Okay then. All right. I feel like we could use this technology for other things. I mean, it would make it easier to get dressed in the morning, but also I don't see why I didn't just do that instead of putting on like just the dripping wet mink coat and the whole time. It stinks of mink in here, by the way.
You have to. You have to make an impact when you enter. You can read about it in my memoirs.
Oh.
There's a whole chapter about making an impact when you walk into a room.
Oh, I believe I have a copy.
Are we going to keep talking about bullshit, or are we going to talk about business now?
Yes, I guess we can talk about business. It's been a wild time with you here. It's been frankly a little strange. It's when your husband attends these meetings, it's nothing like this.
Well, my husband isn't here. He's away in the Ukraine, probably visiting his second family. I don't know, maybe.
And you're just fine with that. you know that, but you're fine with it.
I'll be honest. I married my husband not for love or even money, but to allow me to ascend the upper echelons of global politics, all the while maintaining a facade of being just someone's simple wife.
And you're doing that by filling in for him in a meeting where he couldn't attend.
Yes.
All right. Well, I hope your plan goes. I hope your plan goes well, ma'am.
I think it will.
Right.
Watch
you have,
yourself.
I'm married. You have the floor, I guess, to solve our problem. If you could in any way, feel free to do it in a spoken montage to cut for time, or.
No, I will. I will speak my points from point A to point Z, or whatever the Cyrillic alphabet variation is. Anyways, I believe that the children of the world, they're not putting in 110%.
Oh my god.
They need to, how you say,
No.
the people, they need to make an impact. When you walk into a room, you have to make an impact.
All
you
right.
need to be at the top of one's game.
Right.
That's why I plan to initiate a global campaign to have to inspire the children of the world to be the stars that they can be. They don't need food, clothing.
Well, okay. Wait a minute. Okay.
What?
I was really with you, but then children very much need food and clothing.
They need gumption. That's what they need. Before go, what good is having food or clothing if you don't have the, what it takes to excel in the business sphere?
Children need food and clothing to live.
I suppose.
Not supposed. It's a fact. Children. I mean, you.
Well, I made it this far not by eating or being clothed.
You would. I mean, I believe some of that. Yes, I guess so. I mean,
I microdose on little on cosmonaut food tablets. My daddy was a cosmonaut. Was yours?
No, he was a politician.
Well.
But I eat real food. I don't eat politician food.
Where does your food come from?
Farmers, restaurants.
Where do the farmers get their food?
From the
They get it
fields.
by the gumption of their will. So many kids today are working in how do you say food trucks, retail stores. Not enough kids are excelling to become the CEOs in the business sphere.
I have a question.
Yes.
How old do you say these kids you're talking about are?
You know, 7 to
Aw, no.
19 tops.
Okay, 19's fine-ish, but I mean, like 7 in a food truck in a retail store, that's a bit weird. I mean, I may just be some old-timey Russian politician, but I feel as if, like, you seem a little out of touch with children.
You've spoken too much. He presses a button. Trapdoor. He falls through a trapdoor.
Ah!
I see there's a lot of archaic opinions around here. You don't think a beautiful woman like me can stand toe to toe with the men in the political world?
You just, I'm assuming, killed that man.
He was in my way.
No, he wasn't. He was sitting down. You're on opposite ends of the table.
We need to teach kids to be tenacious.
We can do that.
Tenacious.
Right? Yes? Okay. Oh, he gets out of his chair and stands behind it. Look, I just feel as if maybe maybe what you're trying to do here is you see him motioning to secure get. I feel like it's just a little dangerous here. You're killing people as well as, I mean, your husband is just like he's like the chief of finance. He's not the kind of person who goes around killing people. He just does a lot of budgeting for us.
Correction, he was the chief of finance. You see the map thing they have, like the virtual map thing. Ukraine just disappears.
Beep, 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 beep. What the fuck? I'm guessing you blew up Ukraine?
Maybe.
Please, a little honesty. Did you or did you not blow up Ukraine?
He was in my way.
Come on, please.
Look, you think just because
a murderer? Yes.
I was a swimsuit model in 1996 that
wow, it's so great.
I can't be a chief political figure.
I don't think you can be. I mean, I think you're trying very hard to be a ruthless dictator. I don't think you're trying to be a political figure. I think you're trying to be a historical figure. The woman who blew up Ukraine.
God, Ukraine, Schmukraine.
I guess. Sure. Whatever you want. You blew the whole thing up, I guess. So fucking...
We see Dimitri handing out badges with her face in it. It says Ukraine, Schmukraine. Wow, this is very... Considering what's happening, this is very important.
Don't join her side.
No, I'm talking about,
oh, right.
this episode.
Yeah, very important, yeah.
Yeah. Ukraine, Schmukraine. Well, what do you want from me? What can I do to make you see that I am your equal?
Act like my equal? Stop killing people around me? We gave you the floor once you started dressing in clothes.
You see, this is what... I am too tenacious for you. Is that what it is? I am too tenacious.
What does tenacious mean?
Just someone, a go-getter. Someone who wants to rise above their station.
Right. Well, you've risen very much above your station. You've risen above every station. You've become some sort of feudal dictator of the land. I feel like this is the worst case scenario of a guy having his wife fill in for him is her rising up against her own country and destroying a large part of it.
Typical. You know, 2 years ago, you saw me as, we were at this cocktail function, and, my husband was there, and I remember we were talking very enthusiastically about bullshit like, solving the famine crisis,
Right, I
all that
recognize it.
bullshit.
Yeah, you were
and
dripping
you
wet.
passed me, you passed me your empty champagne glass as if I were a mere waitress. I remember you.
It's strange how I had such an in-depth conversation with a waitress, but I'm sorry about that.
I never forget the face. She presses another button, like an arm just comes out of the ceiling and just picks it up.
Oh, it's fucking goddamn it. I really thought getting out of the chair would fix this, but no, I guess not. I guess you've somehow rigged the world to be how you want it to be. You blew up Ukraine while button pressed to kill one man.
I just want what's best for the children.
You don't want them to eat food or water. The hands just crushes him.
Oh, no. Wow. I have no more obstacles in my way, unless anyone else has anything to say.
Yeah, Chief of Security? What if we just kill you?
I beg your pardon?
What if we just kill you? I mean, we have guards and guns and stuff. If we just don't press a button, we can probably do something.
I'm sorry, but if you were to kill me, I would be a martyr. You don't want me to become stronger than I am now by becoming a martyr, do you?
You blew up Ukraine.
Yeah, and I'll be a martyr for...
For who? The people who hated Ukraine?
Yes. Think about it.
Yeah, I am, and I don't think those people are on our side. I mean...
Well, try
I
it.
have family in Ukraine.
Look, my hands are free. You try it, and you'll see. I will become a martyr, and I will become more powerful in death than I was in life. You try it.
Okay, open fire. She gets riddled with bullets, I guess. We see one of the people like shooting at her from like in the balcony, like take his hat off. It's a bold man. Yes, I did it. I killed the Ukraine lady who blew up Ukraine. Perfect. Another mission accomplished just in time. Oh wait, they blew up Ukraine. Well, time to make my way out of here. Go, bold white boy, go.
He like runs through, ducks out a window.
We see him flap off like a bird.
Yeah, we hear like this ominous chanting outside. He's like, hang on, what's that? What's that?
Man-clady, 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 man-clady.
It's just a sea of people with like masks on of her face, like V for Vendetta. Oh no, she was right.
I don't get it. No one knew who she was. How'd they know so quickly? She was literally just some guy's wife for a bit, and then attended one meeting, and then this happened. She could have really helped out if she was just a politician.
Oh no, they're barging down the doors. What do we do?
Give up, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of them.
It's like a slow motion montage of the followers coming through and just like tearing them to pieces. But it's no blood. They're just like they're tearing them apart like mannequins, like Lego pieces.
Yeah, still
It's
PG-rated.
bloodless. Yeah. It's like
They're gonna-
poetry. It's poetry.
One non-sexual fuck and one man squished into a bowl by a giant robot hand. That's how PG movies work.
That's right.
we see like thousands of years, like tens of years in the future. I may have got
tens
a
of
lot of
years,
thousands. The new Republic of Mink Ladyston. They like have like statues of her that are just like also work as fountains, where like they like shoot water out of their head, so she's always dripping wet. You know, their national animals like a mink on like a flag, like sewed into a coat.
Yeah, we see like a little girl in the street playing soccer, sort of like kicking the ball up and down and practicing her moves, I guess.
Get rid of that.
And then the ball rolls over, and like you see some like boy bully like stop the ball, and I'm sorry, playing footsie. It's like, what is this? You trying to play soccer like David Beckham? He smushes the ball with his foot, and then she's like looks staring down, but then she looks up. And then, like, the statue of the mink lady turns its head, like, shoots lasers at the...
Explodes the child, yeah.
The girl turns to camera and she's like, remember, you have to be tenacious.
Of course, ending soundtrack by Tenacious D.
That's right. It's kind of like how I imagine Melania Trump got her start. Alrighty. Whew.
You know, we said we wouldn't get political, but sometimes we've got to let that dog out the cage.
That's
you know?
right.
Sometimes we've got to let that bad boy hunt.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Sonny, what's our next movie?
Oh, that's what I was about to bloody bring up. Let me just bring up the old random movie generator.
Okay. Sonny's typing in good movies to do podcasts about.
That's right.
Oh.
Okay, just bear with me.
Okay. Brother, bear with you? I'm kidding. Oh my god, I'm joking.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm finished. I'm done.
Alright, what is it?
Paw Patrol, Mighty Pups, not the fucking ACAB dogs.
The Mighty Pups.
Oh.
The No Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
You ever watch that Mighty Ducks cartoon where it's like about the...
Like the actual team? Like the adult team? Like they're like also actual ducks?
Yeah, the ducks, yeah.
Yeah, and they like do like crime fighting or something sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like it's like Ninja Turtles, My Ducks. I was like, okay. I saw that first and then I saw the actual movie.
I know, I was so confused.
I know.
Where are the fucking ducks?
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're gonna turn up at the end? I was like, oh, they made a fucking kids movie based on this cartoon. Oh, it sucks, man. Like, how did they Hitman this? I was very young at the time. And,
That's right.
I traveled back in time to give myself information about the Hitman movie, as I always do. And yeah, that's just how it happened, baby.
Alright. Yeah, I've not seen one episode of Paw Patrol.
I've seen like 40.
40 of them? Rory, what the...
I watched
Why?
a lot of kids' cartoons.
Okay, I guess.
Because I used to
I like
grow up
Bluey.
with, no, actually, because I used to grow up with my sisters, watch a bunch of cartoons.
Right.
In like a,
How old is Paw Patrol?
It's like, I would say it's been around for like maybe 10 or so years. Just
Oh,
been like,
shit. I had no idea.
yeah, I think, I mean, it's not that long probably, but like it's like one of those ones where like it's been around for a longer time than you would think, because like they have like a small amount of episodes but longer seasons.
Right. Huh. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
How many movies are there?
I have no idea. I wasn't a fan of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if there was like a Dragon Ball Z kind of thing where there's like 20 Paw Patrol movies that I've never heard of.
Yeah. Paw Patrol, Broly Returns.
Alright, stay tuned next week for our spin-off of ACAB Dogs. What is it, Mighty Pups?
Yeah, Mighty Pups.
I guess they turn into the superheroes.
Oh, God. It's
Everyone's trying to cash in on the superhero.
There's going to be a beam movie. There's going to be a big beam in the middle of the town they have to stop.
What's next? Into the Puppyverse, where they make like different versions of themselves.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's the Paw Patrol, the Puppy Bowl, where they go to the Puppy Super Bowl. Where they meet, the real life version of themselves, the actual police dogs. And they're way too aggressive.
Fuck Paw Patrol. Say the